What's really good, LeSBP trading familia, buenos dias, bom dia. I've now done this video like 19 times. All right, so starting off, we're just going to look at the client area. Let's go ahead and move to that. So currently we have gotten our, we have passed the verification phase, we passed the challenge phase, or vice versa. We passed the challenge phase, passed verification phase. You do have to wait like a day or two because you do have to get vetted and stuff like that or whatever. Then you have to turn in some information as well as your contract and create, if you're like me, a first-time FTMO trader, you have to make your FTMO identity, stuff like that or whatever. And then you finally get your FTMO account. So you don't get it right away. Just know that it is going to take like a day, maybe two, in order to get that stuff done. Moving into the metrics, I'm going to be moving relatively fast because I've been taking like 20-30 minutes on some of these videos and I want to take a shorter amount of time. I just hadn't made a video in like 5 or 6 days. I know for y'all it's just going to be the next day type of thing, but I'm trying to like incorporate everything into one video, so I'm sorry. You have the FTMO account, status active, start date. When I actually started was the 25th, which is Tuesday, this past Tuesday. No end date because of course I think that only ends if you mess up on the objectives. And then you have your profit split day, which is defaulted as the same day as you started, which was the 25th for me. 80-20 pay ratio and account size is 10,000. Now that's for me. I don't know if that's anything different for other accounts. We're currently down today. As of today, we were down $315. We actually brought it back up to only $100.50 negative. And then as for objectives, the only thing that's missing is the minimum number of trading days. So you don't have a minimum number of trading days. You don't have to like meet any requirement with that. You just have to stay within the objectives of the max daily loss and the max loss. And then of course you get to see what your profits are. Moving on from there, we will start going over statistics a little bit more because now that I don't have to take 0.01 lot sizes, now I don't have to do that anymore to pass on the day. I can just take normal trades and I don't have to worry about it. So this we will be looking at more in depth, but right now average risk reward 1.38. We've taken 9 trades total. Win rate is 33%. Profit factor is 8.69, and as you can see, we've been green on one day but red on 2 other days. Now looking from there, we do have the trades here, but I'm going to go to the MT4 instead and show you from there because I actually want to talk about what they also added to the FTMO MT4, which is really nice. I'm going to bring myself down here so that we can see everything. Basically, these are the trades, but I'm going to jump into this first. Something that FTMO added, I think about a month and a half ago. It's called FTMO Quick Trade Manager. And man, this has definitely been a absolute game changer. That way I can put myself back up here after I talk about it. You can literally sell and buy from right here. You don't have to use the one-click trader. And if you're silly like me, it was sitting here for like 2 days and I was like, how do you get rid of it? Duh, you just take it down. But you can sell and buy, set your lot sizes, set your stop loss, set your take profit, go to the news from here, set a trailing stop, break even, offset that, break even as well, and it tells you spread, point value, and what time that candle closes. So if you're like me on the 1 minute chart, it'll tell you if that candle's closing in 5 minutes or 50 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, stuff like that. And you can close all trades. To me, it kind of is like I think most people would use like magic keys. I think it's sort of like that. I've never used magic keys, so please don't quote me on it. But from what I've heard, magic keys does very similar things. And this is completely free. You can actually even use this on the FTMO demo accounts. You just have to input it in your data. So really, really neat. I like it. Like I said, absolute game changer. Right now, we're on the practice account. I still have demo accounts, believe you me, because I've been making tweaks to my strategy. So whatever you do, don't be like me. Don't be like me. Like right here, just to highlight this one bad trade right here. I was playing around with the stop loss. There was no reason for that. But either way, on the 25th, when we started, we only took 1 trade. We had the opportunity though to take up to 5 trades. And I'm going to show you here on the chart. So moving back to the 25th, we had the opportunity to take 5 trades here. We decided to only take 1 of those trades. And that's because of the simple fact that I am honestly trying to tweak the strategy just a little bit to where I'm only having to take maybe 1 or 2 trades per day. to me, I just feel like it's a lot smarter. It's a lot smarter. It's a lot less of me having to manage risk as much as possible with losing 4 to 5 trades in a row and then worrying about that and stuff like that or whatever. I feel like I feel a lot better myself with only taking 1 to 2 trades per day. So if I can take that 1 to 2 trades per day, I'm happy with that. But I'm still working on making sure that my strategy actually fits that need or fits that goal. So I have to make sure my confluence is meted just as well as my stop loss has to be a little bit bigger than what I'm normally doing, which is 10 pips. I also decreased my lot size. As you can see, my lot size was a 10, both in the challenge and the verification phase. And then I started off with a 10 here, but I actually moved it down to 5. And that's literally just to mitigate more risk. I want to have this account as much as possible. Even if I tend to lose it, I want to say that I did everything possible that I could before ended up losing it and stuff like that. I don't intend to lose it, is what I'm trying to say. But if I do, I want to make sure that I manage as much risk as possible. So I noticed that my lot size was a little big. And to me, I probably got lucky, just to be honest with you, on the challenge verification phase, because I only had to take like 3 trades and I won the challenge phase, and then 2 trades, and I passed the verification phase. So I think I got a little bit lucky there because it was just very good trading days. But anyways, we took 1 trade, we ended up losing it. But as you can see, we had 5 opportunities. And honestly, within these 5 opportunities, I could have made all of this back in this one opportunity right here. This actually could have been 160 pips, which is what I usually intend to do. If I lose trades, I make that up within that winning trade. So in this case, I would have had to add on 40 pips to 160, which would have been 120 pips on the day. And that was absolutely possible because it didn't end. 160 was like right here. And at the point where it turned around, we would have already had that 160 which would have given us the 120 pips on the day. So not following strategy, bro. I'm telling you, that's one of my biggest faults ever in trading. I think that's definitely one of my biggest faults. On this day, on the 26th, I believe we took 4 out of all of these trades. This is like counting even the break evens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades. I think we took 4. So we had 2 losers. We had a $54 loser right here and a $48 loser. And then we had a $4 negative break even, a $1 negative break even. So we took 4 out of the 9 trades, which wasn't a horrible thing. But once again, we're not following the strategy. So it's like you kind of I'm trying to tweak the strategy, but I don't need to take it on the actual FTMO account. If I'm going to tweak the strategy, I should not be taking FTMO trades, is what I'm trying to say. So same thing to you, please. If you're going to tweak your strategy, if you're going to mess about like with anything, don't take it in a live market. Like take it on a demo account, like what I'm about to start doing now while I tweak the strategy. But this day would have lost 50 pips anyways. I think we only end up losing 20 or maybe around 25 with all of these. And then on the last day, which was today, the 27th, which is Thursday, we actually ended up a positive break even. Then we had this really big loss for 32.7 pips, I believe it was. Yep, 32.7 pips. And just to show you on the chart, so we had this positive break even, then we had that loss for 32.7. Honestly, on this day, I knew that we were going to wait until after 8:30 because we had advanced GDP quarter over quarter, and then we also had unemployment claims. So I wanted to wait till after that 8:30 news, and we actually missed a trade right here. And I think that's kind of what messed me up because we missed the first initial trade. And then we got into this trade and it was a break even. So the next trade, I was like, all right, let's see if I can do what I've been planning to do, which was basically make the stop loss a little bit bigger. And then we see if we can ride that trade out. Well, as soon as I did it, I got incredibly scared. I got nervous. I decided to get out. And immediately after I got out, of course, where did it go? It turned around. So literally, that's what ended up happening. Then we had another break-even trade right here, which I think was a losing break-even. No, it was a positive. It was a $3 positive break-even. And then we ended up having that positive trade right here for 42.4 pips. But as you can see, we still weren't necessarily following strategy because if we had, we would have actually gotten our full 120 pips. So I feel quite silly for it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but at least I feel like, in a sense, I know what I'm doing wrong. I just have to fix it. I have to fix it. Like, in short, I have to fix it. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got. I'm trying not to make this video 20 minutes long. I know it's a lot of information because 3 days has passed before I've made another video. So I will be a lot better on the videos. I just wanted to kind of jump into the actual FTMO account, start trading, get some trades in there, get a feeling for it, and get the nervous feeling out and stuff like that, and then take a video. So after this, we should be doing daily videos as long as we're actually trading on that day. Maybe not tomorrow because of the simple fact that I know that I'm probably going to be practicing something, a tweak of my strategy. But other than that, we should be kind of consistent. So appreciate you all. Thank you. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Hope you all have a mighty fine, fantastic day. Peace. Yes.